Hey, Jeremy here with a video of a new platform that I just found out a couple of days ago. I've been looking at it, looking in through it. I joined their Discord. I've been looking at the founders and so forth. And it's really, really, really a cool, exciting new platform. And so I want to show you this. And I know you can see some exciting things on your screen here. We're going to walk all the way through this. But before I get started, I have to say nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't take any of this as a recommendation to invest into anything. I am simply showing you a cool new place that I found. And everything in this video is my opinion only. My opinion only. Please understand that. Also, I got to say, please don't invest any money into crypto that you cannot afford to lose. All right. If you can't set that money on fire and throw it away and be okay, don't put it into crypto, because that's exactly what can happen, is that you can lose every penny that you put in. All right. So please understand that. Don't put your rent money into this stuff. All right. Just don't. That being said, let's talk about KogeFarm. So that's the name of this place. It's KogeFarm.io. Please make sure that is the URL that you go to and not some other URL. It's not .com. It's not .finance. It's .io, KogeFarm.io. Just so you make sure that you're dealing with the actual platform and not some scam platform that's trying to copy them or something like that, because that does happen in the crypto space. KogeFarm is a yield farm aggregator, okay? And they are a platform that has a number of really cool things about them that nobody else is really doing yet. The first thing I want to point out that is super, super cool about KogeFarm is their yield farms are auto compounding every 20 minutes, which, if you understand the power of compounding, it's very, very exciting. So what does that mean? What does that mean? So the yields that you get, the percentages that you get, and yes, these are astronomical. We'll talk about these in a minute. They're astronomical. The yield that you get, the earnings the rewards that you earn from these gets automatically compounded, recompounded back into your stake. Okay? So on other platforms, for example, you might invest in a yield farm, like on PancakeSwap. They have a bunch of different farms on PancakeSwap, but they don't auto compound. What they do is they pay you your rewards. You let your money sit in there, and you earn on, let's say you put in $100 and you earn on that $100. Well, compounding is when you take that $100 and then whatever you earn from the rewards, from the percentages that you're paying out in rewards. Let's say you earn $1 in rewards. Compounding it would be taking that dollar and then adding it back into your stake, and then you would be staking $101, and then you would be earning your percent, your APY. You'd be earning on that $101 now. Okay, and see it compound. So if you earned $200 worth of rewards, or $100 worth of rewards, and then compounded it back on top of that $100, now you're earning on $200 worth of a stake instead of just that 100. So compounding is very, very powerful. Okay, and when you understand that, it's awesome. And most platforms right now do not auto compound for you. You have to manually do it, and it basically is you have to withdraw your rewards and then go back and then stake them back in, and you have to do it manually. And the really cool thing about KogeFarm is all their farms are auto compounding. Every 20 minutes, they take your rewards that you've earned off of the staking that money, and they put it back into your stake. And so it's always compounding for you, all your rewards. And that is super, super powerful. Okay, you can just stick your money in there, and it'll just grow and grow and grow and grow, potentially, if everything goes right? So that being said, that's the first really, really cool thing that stood out to me about KogeFarm. The second thing is I'm going to take you over to their Medium article where they talk about some other things that really sets them apart. Number one, they have super low fees. Super low fees. They only charge 1% of the rewards that you make. And that is pretty sweet because other platforms usually charge more. They'll charge 2, 3, 4%, whatever. It's pretty much the lowest fees in the industry for this type of platform. Okay. And so really, really low fees, which is awesome. Now, that's not talking about gas fees that if you were to, if you have to pay gas fees, that's separate because that's a network fee. All right. But the Coge, their platform, they only charge 1%. Also, what you deposit is what you get back. So they reward you in kind. And what that kind means is the same kind of token you put in is the same kind of token you put out. So let me try to explain that. If you were to, let's just go to a single asset to make this easier to understand. If you were to stake some of this collar right here, this collar token, whatever that is. I don't know what collar is, but it's a token. Let's say you stake some collar token, and on a lot of other platforms, the rewards that you earn, you don't earn, let's say collar, whatever you put in. What you earn is that platform's governance token. So on KogeFarm, their governance token is KogeCoin. That's their official token that's like attached to their platform kind of thing. And if you own some KogeCoin, well, then you own part of KogeFarm. And we'll get to that in a second too. But on some platforms, what you earn in your rewards is that platform's governance token instead of the actual token that you staked. Okay, and that brings on two negative things. And the first negative is, if you invest collar and collar's worth, $1 a piece, but they're rewarding you in, KogeCoin. Well, that KogeCoin in this case is worth 3 cents a piece, right? And so what you're rewarded on other platforms, might not be nearly as valuable as what you actually put in to stake, right? Well, in KogeFarm, you get in rewards whatever you put in. Okay, so if I stake some collar, the rewards I get is going to be in collar. Now, the number two issue with having your rewards not being given back in kind is that when you're compounding on another platform, you actually have to withdraw, let's say, the KogeCoin and then swap that for the collar and then restake that into the farm. And it can be a cumbersome process to do that manual compounding. But because of the way KogeFarm is set up, they reward you in kind and they auto stake it back into the pool for you. That is so powerful. It's so powerful. It's a good thing. So I really like that about that. They reward you in the token that you put in. All right. They have some other things here I don't really want to go into detail on. They claim the most yield period. And they have some super high APRs. Okay, and I'm going to just go ahead and talk about that now. And APYs, excuse me. APY, there is a difference between APY and APR. I'll explain it to you in a second. So if we went over here and, that's why I have single assets. Okay. So if we go over here and look at this, look at these APYs. They are through the roof. Look at it, 5.47 million. That's an M, million percent. 5.47 million percent APY, which is unheard of. It's astronomical. 10,000% APY, 8,000% APY. Now, here's the catch to that. Okay, APYs go down. Okay, by the time you get to this site, this is probably going to be down. It's probably going to be less than that, because as more people stake more money into these farms, that APY goes down. That's just the way it works. The more money that is staked into the farm, the more that APY goes down. And so I've actually been watching this particular one the past couple of days just to see. And I'd say 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago, this number was at 29,000% or 20. It was either 25 or 29,000%. I don't remember now, but it was 20 something thousand%. And now it's down to 10,000%, which is still, like I'm complaining. That's still crazy, but just understand it can go down. Now, theoretically, if you put your money into this right here and nobody ever put any more money into the pool, then theoretically, yeah, that would stay at that percent forever until that farm ends. It would stay there. But we know that more people are going to be putting more money and they're going to be staking more money into the thing, and therefore these are going to go down. So just know that these will go down, but just look at these farms. They're still, compared to all the other platforms I've seen out there, these are astronomical. I mean, these are really, really, really high APYs. Even in the 100, even just over 100% is pretty awesome, right? I think anybody would agree. These are pretty good numbers for some farms, and some of these will stay stable for a while. Like if you look at the total stake and you find one that's fairly high, this one's got $213,000 staked in it. This might actually stay. It might stay a few days, a few months, a week, a couple months. You never know. It might stay in the 200s, right, for a little while. But these ones that are in the thousands, they probably don't stay in the thousands for, several weeks. I can't say one way or the other. They might not. Just know that those numbers typically go down. But either way, we're looking at some pretty nice rewards, and I would say they're the highest rewards of any platform I've seen so far. And here's another thing: they are multi-chain. So that means they started out on the Polygon Matic chain, and Polygon is built on top of Ethereum, the Ethereum blockchain. Well, but Polygon is supposed to be faster and lower fees, which it is. But they also added more chains: Moonriver, Phantom, Harmony, and they just, like 2 days ago, added the Binance Smart Chain, which we're familiar with the Binance Smart Chain from PancakeSwap. And I'm just going to, I don't need to switch that over with my MetaMask cancel. And you can see these are hosted on PancakeSwap. And so they don't have as many because they just added it. And, on this one, the APYs are a little bit lower, but they just added the Binance Smart Chain. But their main one is Polygon. And here, I was in the Discord. Let me see if I can bring up their Discord. Okay, I joined their Discord app because I like to do my due diligence, and I really like to see the team behind. Why didn't it come up? I really like to see the team behind these platforms and the team behind the different projects. I don't know why my Discord is not coming up. There it is. Okay, and so I'm in their Discord, the KogeCoin, and I've just been watching the conversations and what's going on. I've been watching the founders, and they seem to be pretty attentive. And I will say this, that I haven't seen hardly any negativity from any of the people that have been using it. I've been doing research around, like on YouTube and different platforms, and everything has been positive so far that's been said about them. And they just announced, check this out, they added some new farms on the Phantom network today. Look at this. 867 million APY. All right. 2.54 billion APY. 610 billion. That's with a B. All right. I'll show you those. Look, if you go over here to Phantom, and again, I'm not encouraging you to invest in any of these. Please do your due diligence. But Just look at this, 195 million% APY. All right, 7.12 billion with a B, billion%. You're talking about 5% daily return. That's insane. Insane. But look here, there's only $57 staked in this. So what that tells me is there's not a lot of people in this. And that's why it's astronomically high. Astronomically high. It will go down. All right. And the difference, here's the APR, which that would be 1,800% APR, which is still crazy. Now, APR simply means if you staked your money in it and you didn't compound it, over a year, this is the percent you would earn on your money. Okay. But if you were to, and nothing changed, if you were to stake your money and compounded it, like they do here, auto compounding, and compounded it, that's how you get APY. Okay, is from compounding it over that year. That's how you would wind up. You would wind up with 7 billion%, which is crazy. There's another article. Let me pull it up. They actually created another article here on Medium. If it'll load. And you could Google search this or whatever, but it's also on their Medium thing. What every yield farmer should know about APR, APY, and high APY farms. I highly encourage you to read through this, especially if you don't understand APR versus APY. I'll be honest, it helped me understand it a little bit better. And it's actually pretty cool. And APY is a hard calculation to make. It can be, if you're not a math whiz, it's it can be funny. But the APY is what happens when compounding is factored in. Okay, and APR is not. Okay, if you didn't compound it, that's what you would be your APR. So that's why you see APY here, because all of their farms are auto compounding. So that's what they're showing. Now I'm going to just go back to the Polygon network. Also, you can withdraw at any time. There's no holding periods. You don't have to wait 14, 17 days, anything like that. So, you can put it in and take it back out immediately if you want to, which I don't know why you would do that, but, it is what it is. You can withdraw at any time. That's pretty cool. Also, KogeFarm investors are owners. So they are a DAO, they are a DAO. And if you own KogeCoin, which is this up here, their official token, then you take ownership. You have part ownership of KogeFarm, and you actually get to participate in the voting that influences the direction of the project. So you can, like for example, they might vote on what farms are added and what chains are added and that kind of thing. And so, and you can see here in their Discord, they've got a DAO channel, and here's like the new different proposals. Here's a new DAO proposal added to. We want a marketing team now, and people can go and vote on that. Okay, if you own KogeCoin, you can go and vote on these proposals, and so that's really cool as well. But another super, super cool thing is that they have this thing set in place in May of 2022. They're gonna, I forget how they do it, but they're opening up a percentage of, I think at that point in time, all KogeCoin will then be minted and available, from what I understand. And at that point, KogeCoin holders will receive a percentage of all KogeCoin or all KogeFarm profits. I'm getting tongue twisted here. But how crazy is that, right? We'll receive a percentage of all KogeFarm profits. Now, I'll let you look into that a little bit more. You can click on that and you can learn more about their fee structure and all that good stuff here in their white papers, which I absolutely recommend that you go through and read. And I think you can find that here on their site. If I move myself again, Um, it's somewhere on here. Documentation. There it is. All right, go through their documentation. Just close these other ones and learn a bit more about the KogeFarm platform. Okay, learn about auto compounding. Look at this. I mean, this is the power of compounding. Daily compounding is incredible. Okay, uh, they've had some audits done on them, and you can go and look. They've had Obelisk and Paladin audits, and they have some other cool things. Just go through and read their documentation. Get yourself familiar with it before you start throwing money into this thing. They also have games, coin flip, dice roll, payroll, roulette. I'm not much of a gambler in that regard on playing games. Now, I kind of gamble with putting money into crypto. I guess we all are in that way. I like to think of it just as a risk investment, a higher risk investment versus going buying real estate somewhere. I don't like to think of it as gambling, but these games are basically gambling, right? And so if you're interested in that, you can go check that out. But it's just a really cool looking platform. I think there has a lot of validity to it. Everything I've seen about it has been great so far. Also, you can go to their YouTube, and on their YouTube channel, they have really good uh, step by step instructions on how you can do different, how to create, stake, unstake on their platform, how to do all the different, how to go buy and stake Coin, uh, you know, and all that good stuff. I like this Coach Quick Start guide, was very helpful for me. Now, this Quick Start guide is on their version 1 platform. What you're seeing now is actually the version 2, which is another good indicator of the team behind this, is that they're actively working on this every single day. Okay, it's not just popped out of thin air and they're going to disappear. These guys are working hard on this every single day. The developers are in the they're in the Discord. The founders are in the Discord every day, answering questions, helping people. If you need any help, it's a great place you can go. But just watching them interact with everybody, um, and seeing what the other members, the people who are actually investing money into this and getting into these farms, everything's been really had a very positive tone. And I love to have that. I love to get into a Discord and see that, because sometimes you get into certain Discords and certain projects, and everybody's kind of poo-pooing on them, and it doesn't sound so great. It sounds a little risky, but KogeFarm sounds like they're fairly legit. I think they're probably going to be here to stay for a while, and I think you're going to start hearing a lot more of it in the crypto space. I think their Coin price is probably going to go up. I know every other token in the world is tanking right now just because of the time of year and all that, and a lot of different factors. The market is just in a downtrend at the moment. But the thing I like about tokens like Coin, and like on PancakeSwap, their Cake token is the governance token for PancakeSwap. I like to invest in those tokens. Like I'll probably put some money in this pool right here, the Coin pool, this farm. I'll probably, even though it's only 172%, it's not one of these millions and billions and 10,000s and all that. To me, this is I hate to use the word safe bet, but it's a safer bet in my opinion, because it is a governance token that is linked to a platform that has really utility, and that I see this platform is only going to grow, right? As more and more people use it, the higher this coin is going to go up. So this is one of the farms on here that I would probably be a lot more comfortable in putting my money into, whereas some of these other ones, these high yield ones here, those are really high risk. Those are much higher risk, in my opinion. There's just a higher risk. You don't know what can necessarily happen with these pairs and these tokens and the people behind them. I recommend, if you get into any and this is anytime you invest in any token, go and do your diligent research. Go and read their white papers, join their discords, join their Twitter, and their everything. Don't just go blindly investing in stuff and just saying, "Oh, 10,000%, I'm going to get into that one." If you do that, that's a fast way to lose your money. Okay, you want to go look into these. Now, Dino is there's a platform called Dino Swap, and it's it is what it is. You can go look it up if you want to. Seems like a legit place, but I didn't really do much research on it at all. Okay, so that being said, do your research on these tokens yourself. But as far as what I'm probably going to be getting into, and you can click on single assets too if you only want to stake one type of token. In these others, you're staking 2 tokens, so you'd have to go buy some Dino and some USDC, and on the Polygon network, USDC, and then then you're staking both of those tokens. Which usually, when you're staking 2 tokens, you're getting higher rewards. Okay, and even on here, there's some that you can stake 3 different tokens. I saw some down here earlier. Anyway, and you're getting rewarded in those tokens. But for me personally, just my personal thing, I wouldn't mind jumping into this one. I probably will. I might even jump into Collar. I'm going to look into that too. But that's one that I feel more comfortable with because it is tied to the KogeFarm. Now, I'm not going to do any investing on this video here. I just wanted to tell you about this platform. I'll probably do another case study video separately where I actually go in and put some money into 1 or 2 of these and start a case study, an ongoing case study, and sees what happens with them. But for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you this platform and give you another place that you can look at getting into some really cool auto compounding yield farms. But please, 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 I just can't say this enough. Do your own research and make sure that you're looking up these places, these farms that you're investing in. Okay, if it's Dino, go look into Dino. All right, if it's whatever these are, Clam, Maui, I haven't heard of any of these. Okay, so I don't really know. There's Matic, which is Polygon, but go find out about them. Go look at the projects, make sure they're okay. But this is a really exciting new platform. I think it has some merit. I think it'd be cool to go in here and test. And if you do, I would love to hear your results. I would love to see what results you're getting. If you'd be happy to share that with us, I would absolutely love that. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned, and we'll see you again soon.